ready for day number 2 of the Antique Tractor and Power Show, going on all day long out at the Chamber Park. This is your parade of power, being led by none other than the Benson Police Department's finest. Decades and ages, we know that we have Medlin sold tractors, some 5 to 6 centuries, or 5 to 6 decades old, dating back to the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, sold right here in town in Benson. Lawn tractors, big tractors, tricycles, and mowers. You name it, we have it in the show. You can't see it here on Main Street.
I'm here today at the Classic Antique Tractor Show with a gentleman, and I don't know that he is the oldest one here, but I bet he would run a close second if he's not. This is Mr. Lawton Nichols, and I'm going to ask Mr. Lawton a few questions. Mr. Lawton, what was special about yesterday?
Well, it was my birthday. That was what I was special about it.
And how old were you?
91.
91 years old. Now, what was a 91-year-old doing yesterday? What would you think that you would have been doing yesterday?
Well, I was hauling cows to the market, come back and dished some land, and I planted some corn. And I think that's about all I done yesterday.
So you think you did a pretty good day's work yesterday, didn't you?
That's right.
I think you did too for 91 years.
All right, good job.
Well, I got a big question that's important when you're at a place like this, and that question is, are you a green man, or are you a red man, or are you an orange man, or are you a blue man?
I'm a red man.
You're a red man. So when was your very first farm all? When did you buy it?
48.
1948, and was it a Cub?
It was a Cub.
It was a Cub, and then what was your next one?
A Super A bought in 1950.
A Super A bought in 1950, and I understand that one got torn up on Highway 301 in a wreck. Is that right?
That's right.
And then the next tractor that you got was a 1954 Farmall. Is that right?
That's right. 140.
A 140, and that's the one you were planting the corn with yesterday.
That's right.
That's right. And now I believe you have still another Farmall. What is that one?
I got a Farmall M and a Farmall Super C.
A Farmall M and a Farmall Super C. So that is great. Well, a couple more questions now. How many homes, how many houses have you lived in 91 years?
The same one I'm in today.
So you were born and lived in the same home place that you live in today.
91 years.
I've seen a whole lot of changes in
Yeah.
your 91 years. Did you ever farm with a mule?
What are you talking about? I farmed with a mule all my life till I was 48. I mean, till I got married in 48.
That's when you bought that 1948 tractor.
Uh-huh.
And you know what it was like to farm with a mule too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so you knew what them hard times were too, didn't you?
You ain't lying. I knew what them hard time was.
And your son was nice enough. He's a farmer in Wilson County, right there at your home place. And your farm is called Nichols and Nichols Farm. And your grandson is also still farming there.
Yeah.
So that is a great feeling to know that your legacy is going to move on with your son and your grandson.